Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the month of March 2021. We are going to jump right in here and take a look at what is going on for you this month. We're going to take a look at your current energies with this main spread, and then we are going to clarify at the end with this little tarot and see what is going on for you. I love this reading already. You have the pig spirit, and that is kind of like a card. It's like a pigs will fly type of card. It's like that pig has wings there, and I get like a very lucky energy. A lot of abundance coming in for you here as well, Leo. So I like this for you and the lovers. So a little bit of everything for you here this month, Leo. I don't read reversals, but the world did come up in reverse. So we will keep that in mind here, Leo. But Leo, make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you. You have this pig spirit here. This card says use your mind wisely. And you also have this breathe card as well. I almost get this feeling of things moving very quickly this month. You're like the third sign that has had very quick movements. It is after a retrograde. Sometimes I do think after these retrogrades, it's like things naturally speed up, obviously, for obvious reasons. But I do feel like more excitement energy here. And again, you're like the second sign that has had this message of excitement. I feel like this breathe card is just saying make sure to take time to breathe. I feel like I want to move faster right now as well. I feel like my speech is like speeding up, so I'm going to try to slow it down here, Leo. But I do feel things are kind of going to be moving very fast for you this month. And it's probably because something is working out for you. I feel like this is something that you really didn't think was going to work. I feel like saying that this is kind of like unlike any other reading I've done for you before, which is weird because I feel like using the word unlike as well. So there's something kind of unusual about this change that is coming in for you here. I don't know if unusual is the right word here, Leo. We'll take both. I don't know if you saw that, but I could barely get just one of these cards off. You have this watch and wait card and this turkey spirit, tons of abundance. Turkeys represent abundance. This card says give with gratitude and grace. The seahorse says watch and wait as well. But I feel there's a lot of abundance coming in for you here. You have the temperance card, the Two of Swords, King of Pentacles, really focusing on your resources here. I feel that you've been in a little bit of a comfort zone for quite a while here, Leo. Every single reading I do for you has to do with a comfort zone. You have the Two of Wands, which represents needing to leave a comfort zone. She is sitting where she has always been here. And sorry, my nose itches here, Leo. But she is sitting where she has always been. And there's new lands behind her. If she were to take her blindfold off and just turn around, she would see these two rocks that are in the water, and that's what she is fearing. She is fearing that she's going to get hurt if she goes somewhere new. But if she just took the blindfold off, she would be able to see the rocks. She would easily be able to avoid them, and she would get to these new lands here on this card. So I feel for some of you, this is saying there's a new opportunity. You always get the King of Pentacles as well. I know for a fact that I've said to you in past readings that the King of Pentacles is not a bad card, but it's kind of like a dinosaur. You know, it's like my card of Blockbuster and Netflix, right? Blockbuster had the opportunity to buy Netflix back in the day. And it's like you don't hear about Blockbuster anymore. It's because they didn't evolve, right? I feel there's some sort of evolution that's going on in your life here, especially with the Temperance card. It's like you're going through a transformation. What are you transforming? Well, I feel like you are transforming your abundance. Literally every form of abundance that you can think of. There are like multiple types of flowers on this card here, Leo. So I feel that you are kind of transforming like all forms of your abundance, whatever that may be for you. Could be love, money, business, spiritual abundance, health, pretty much anything. But it's like your abundance is transforming. You have the Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords here. I feel like the way you're going through this is kind of what makes this reading like a little bit unusual in a certain way. Like the best way I can describe the energy that I'm feeling here is unusual. It's like unlike anything you've done before. Like these are the words that are popping into my head, Leo, and that's why I'm saying this. It's like there's something unusual about maybe the way that you're doing things. Because I get this like feeling of not wanting to do something here with the Nine of Swords, but then being happy you did. You know, I've told this story before, but when I was like a kid in high school, I went to this like camping retreat thing it was like something to do with school, right? And it's like I didn't want to go because I'm a Pisces and I just want to be home all the time, right? But so I went, and it's like I had to stay at this like camp for like, I don't know, like 4 days, let's say, or something like that. And then I didn't want to leave, right? That's the feeling I'm getting for you here, Leo, on this Nine of Swords. It's like not, kind of dragging your feet, not wanting to do something, but then when you do it, it's like then you don't want to leave, or you're not going to want it to change. And this is some sort of change that you're making. Two of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Again, with the Two of Wands, Two of Swords, it's almost like we're resisting something here. You know, for some of you, this could be moving on to a new relationship, and maybe you're resisting it. Could be moving on to a new job or a new business, and maybe you're resisting it a little bit, or it's a change. I would tell you that, you know, just go watch any of those TV shows. Don't, because TV is garbage, but, you know, like any of those shows, like, I think of shows like Kitchen Nightmares, right? It's like, how many times, if you've watched that show, it's basically a famous chef, Gordon Ramsay, I think, goes into these restaurants and he fixes these restaurants. The restaurants, they always refuse his advice at first, right? They're always like dragging their feet. They don't want to take his advice. They don't want to follow his improvements. But then they're always happy they did, right? That's like what I'm getting for you here. I'm not saying you're dragging your feet or you're being super stubborn here, Leo. I'm not calling you out like that. But I'm just saying, there could be something that you're resisting that's going to turn out to be like the best thing that you've ever done in your entire life, literally. So I feel that any opportunities that come your way, seriously look into them, because it's like, and especially if you're resisting it, especially if it's new, if it's innovative, if it's something you've never done before, that's where this Eight of Pentacles in this abundance is going to come from. But again, you're going to have to take the action. Again, I always get comments. People always say, you said something was going to change and it didn't change. I'm like, yeah, my readings, never in my readings will I ever say something is just going to magically appear in your life, right? And it's like, you have to take action. You have to put in the work, of course. And that's what I feel here. I feel that whatever this kind of rare, weird opportunity is, I feel like you're gonna have to work for it, or you have to put the work in. And again, you are like dragging your feet, you're doubting it a little bit, I feel here with the Nine of Swords. I put that Nine of Swords down. Nine of Swords is a temporary situation. I put the Nine of Swords down. I was getting the word temporary popping into my head. So I very clearly feel that this is something that this feeling of dragging your feet is temporary. Weird reading, but I love this for you. You have the breathe card here. So I do feel like you're gonna have to breathe into this whole dragging your feet situation. I think you're gonna have to take your time, be kind, be gentle to yourself. Look at this, blessings coming in for you here as well. This is amazing for you here, Leo. Part of me just feels like you're so used to your old life that that's the thing that is kind of holding you back, you know? And I feel like that's true for everybody, not just you, Leo. It's like we get used to a certain comfort zone. We don't want to leave it. Eight of Cups, right? Eight of Cups, you have the Eight of Cups world in the Lovers here. Eight of Cups is needing to walk away from something that no longer serves you. The Eight of Cups, I love the Eight of Cups because he's walking towards total fulfillment. He's walking towards his Nine of Cups, but he doesn't, you know, it is a scary card. He is walking into darkness. He doesn't know what's on the other side of walking away from these Eight Cups. So there is like a little bit of uncertainty here in the energy of your reading. But you have the Eight of Cups, the world, and the Lovers. You're clearly closing out old cycles. Again, I feel like you're innovating. I feel like you're growing significantly at this time. Because again, I keep getting the whole blockbuster Netflix thing. And maybe that's what's uncomfortable, is it's like something nostalgic, something that you love from the past is dying, is coming to an end. Could be an old relationship, a business. Maybe you're finally cutting someone off here. Maybe you're walking away from a job or a business, something you've done for a long time. But there's definitely nostalgia tied into this side of the reading. And it's like that cycle is ending, but you're at a crossroads with the Lovers, right? But I feel what you need to realize is that you are moving towards blessings. Like I said, these blessings, the best way I can describe it is like I feel like you're going to a camp that you're never going to want to leave. It's like you're resisting it at first. You're resisting this change at first, but eventually, there's going to be too much abundance, too many blessings, too much abundance here. You know, pigs will fly. It's like some of you could literally be doing something you said you would never do, or you could be doing something that you initially resisted. Like I said, crazy reading here, Leo. All the readings this month have been nuts. But let's see what is going on for you here, Leo. Thank you for being here, by the way. Really appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like on this video. Really appreciate all the support, Leo. But Leo, let's see what is going on for you here. Leo, people, and Leo. You have the Emperor here, the Eight of Cups again. Definitely walking away from something. Look at that. Two of Swords. Oh my God, I got too excited and I moved my table here, Leo. But Two of Swords to the Eight of Cups. It's like you are walking away from where you have always been. Like I said, it's like you are innovating your life. You're moving on to Eight of Pentacles, more abundance. Queen of Swords here as well. It's like you're finally open to something here. I feel like you're finally opening up to this new opportunity. Again, for some of you, I do get that this is like in business. It's like maybe you're trying something new in your business, or it's like you're kind of, I do feel this energy of, it's kind of like your hand is being forced here. I don't think that's the right message. I don't think you're forced to do anything in life, Leo, right? You have full control over your own reality, but it's almost like something is being made to happen here with the Queen of Swords. With the Nine of Swords here, and you're resisting it a little bit. For some of you in business, it could be a business change. Like if you own a business or if you work in business, there's some sort of change, but it's going to be very positive. There is a period of darkness here, but I feel like you will kind of survive it very easily. You're heading towards major blessings here, Leo. For others, I do feel like this is new love coming in. Could be a Gemini. I want to get more clarity on that if I can. You have the Sun. Damn. Leo, a lot of happiness coming in for you because of this. Five of Swords again. We already know that you're walking away from something here. And the Two of Wands, leaving a comfort zone. Again, being at a crossroads here. So I feel like you need to make a decision to move towards this new life. The world is uncomfortable as well. You know, it's kind of like a weird reading because it's almost like sand in the shoe. You know, it's like you have like a little pebble in your shoe or something like that. I feel like it's forcing you to take your shoe off. And it's like maybe you haven't taken your shoes off in a while. Maybe they stink, right? But it's like going to force you to wash your feet. I don't know where these messages come from, Leo. I really don't. But, you know, what I feel like this is saying is it's like maybe you have to take that shoe off, but it's like you're going to discover something that's going to allow you to fix your life or is going to lead to improvements, right? Or maybe you have old shoes and you're getting a new pair of shoes here, basically. And I'm speaking figuratively here. I feel for some of you, it's like you could be seeing something uncomfortable, uncovering some sort of truth or a reality that is pushing you towards a new reality, pushing you towards blessings, like I said. So there's nothing wrong with that, Leo, right? But I feel this is definitely going to be a very positive change. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Love it. Pre-Empress energy. A lot of abundance coming in for you. Hierophant as well. Could be marriage that you're moving towards. And the Two of Cups, true love coming in for you here as well. So definitely like being pushed towards a soulmate. I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming into your life here as well. But some of you, if you're looking for love, it's like you're Eight of Cups, walking away from a past person, going to the Nine of Pentacles, being single for a little while, but then Hierophant and Two of Cups. I feel like if you're worried about walking away from someone, you're walking straight into the arms of true love. So I wouldn't even worry about it. For others, I just feel like you're finding love. And probably this month or very soon. I'm getting April popping into my head, so it might just be next month as well. But again, we're going to do a mid-monthly reading. We're going to see what comes up here, Leo. But I feel like there could be new love coming in for you very clearly. I like that. For others, I feel like you passed some sort of test. Again, Hierophant can represent passing a test because he has 3 levels to the crown on top of his head. And it kind of represents going through 3 tests or something like that. But yeah, you're definitely finding something that is going to lead to a lot of happiness and success with this Two of Cups. Like I said, I get this very like unusual vibe from this reading in the best way possible. And I've been having a hard time verbalizing it this whole time. You know, rocking the shoe, all this other stuff here. These are all the messages that are popping into my head. But it's like whatever you're moving towards is a total blessing. Let's just get a quick row here. I almost just dropped this entire deck, Leo. I just want to get a quick row and ask, like, what is it exactly? Can we get more detail on what you are moving towards or what this change is, you know? You have the Ten of Wands. Probably it could be a change in work for sure. The Wheel of Fortune, you're moving more towards your destiny, your personal vision for your life. Nine of Swords, dragging your feet the whole way. So again, Leo, I feel like this reading is very simple. I feel like it's saying that you might be dragging your feet towards something here, but I also feel like whatever you're dragging your feet towards is going to lead to the most success, you know, in a lot of ways. I feel like the Ten of Wands is you kind of almost having a cross to bear. I feel, you know, again, I don't want to call you out here, Leo, but I do feel that some of you, it's like maybe you've put so much work into something that it's hard to let it go. Like I said, it's like sometimes I think we become like prisoners of the work that we have done, right? It's like so it can be very hard for us to move on to something new. But I feel like that's exactly what you need to do here. It's going to lead to a total turnaround. Yeah, it's like you're bound to something. For some of you, I feel like you're bound to work. Like, you have a certain position that you don't really like, or you have a job you don't really like. I feel like moving on to something new is exactly what you need to do. Six of Pentacles, moving towards something more fair. Same thing in love, is like you could be attached to some jerk and you need to move towards more balance. You have the Five of Cups here as well. Like I said, I feel like you don't see what you're going to gain, is what this reading boils down to. Here with this Five of Cups, I feel like you, like the Five of Cups, crying over spilt milk here, or spilt wine, really. And he doesn't see, if he just turned around and saw these two cups, that he would also get this bridge that leads to a castle. I always say, the Two of Cups does not represent just getting two cups. It also represents the bridge and the castle as well. So I feel like you need to realize that making whatever this change that you feel is being kind of pushed upon you here, this change is going to lead to total happiness, whatever it is for you here. But I do get this like dragging your feet energy. And again, the best way I can describe it is like not wanting to go to camp, but then not wanting to leave. That's what's going to happen to you here, Leo, is really what I feel. Yeah, I feel like just push through it. I feel like you're pushing through this here, Leo. Crazy reading. I love it. So thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this month. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. Really appreciate all the support. But thank you, Leo, and definitely enjoy your month.